Hey guys. Oh, my dog wants to come play with us now. Every time I try to get James in front of the theater in like a nice little picturesque way, Maria keeps getting in the frame and in the camera and just vamping all over the place because she's the most. Hey, I'm back. It's 24 hours later. I'm sick. I have a terrible headache, congestion. I felt it setting in last night during Ian's stream on Twitch. I was here. There we go. I've had to go back after the crash, kind of catch us back up to here. It booted me back to, that's it? A garden? Because of course it did. Haunting my dreams again. There's artificial sky again. So I ran out of here so fast because I got I looked out the window, is what it was. I looked out the window and I saw that a construction project across the street was about to start up again for the afternoon. And that's what I was talking about, that there was going to be some noise and I was going to try to finish. So I ran out of here so fast, I didn't even let you see the nice little facade of the theater, the Reverie Theater. Very nice. So Laura has already bolted out of here. Maria has said, I tried to stop her. And like, Maria, you're a construct of James's mind and Laura can't see you. So she can't hear you. It was a good try. Okay, so it's 24 hours later after the game crashed on me. On Ian's suggestion, I have checked the settings against the Game Rant Optimal PC Settings article, which I had done before. I had calibrated those before, and they were different. And I don't know why, but I've changed them back. So this is partly a test. That's right. Sit and think about it, James. If the video looks much clearer and less jumpy, I am very, very sorry that you had to watch the rest of this commentary recorded badly. It's just going to have to be what it is. I don't know. I'm sick now and I can't go re-record the previous 3 hours in a timely fashion anyway, because now I sound like shit again. So we persevere. This is May's month to come in and make things better. Getting sick at 9 o'clock at night is April's last jab at me. I've come back. I almost just uploaded the video as it was. I almost just let it cut to black with me screaming because I did think that was really funny. But I also thought I need to stop and thank you guys for actually putting up with me this long. Putting up with this unideal recording. Here's the thing, I want to walk back around a little bit now that I know where we are. Started a thought and I didn't get to finish it because the jackhammers were coming. So I talked about the two author namesakes, Carol Street and Nathan Avenue. And Robert Nathan wrote Portrait of Jenny, which was made into film of the same name in 1940. So that's kind of I guess it must have come out in the 30s. Ray Bradbury loved, I think it was a novella. He loved that book, which makes me really want to read it. But also the movie had Jennifer Jones and Joseph Cotten. I love me some Joseph Cotten. If you want a couple of quick recommendations, I mean, there's The Third Man, there's Citizen Kane, but go watch Gaslight. That Gaslight with Ingrid Bergman, incredible, okay? So that's worth your time anyway. But Hitchcock's own favorite Hitchcock, Shadow of a Doubt, Joseph Cotten is amazing. He is incredible in that. So I love him. You can go watch those. I'll try to get Portrait of Jenny. It'll be great. And I'll tell you what the relevance may have been. The phrase, a girl slipping through time, is probably the most relevant to this hot second. I'll see if I can find out what this had to do potentially with Silent Hill. Jonathan Carroll is still a contemporary fantasy slipstream, psychological fantasy author. And is psychological fantasy a genre? I think I just made that up. Anyway, one of his best known books is called The Land of Laughs. And what I found interesting about the summary was that it does involve a talking dog. I did find that fun after, the whole Dr. Eat, that whole quest and Mira the dog. I found that interesting. But it does involve various layers of, well, hey girl, various layers of reality, creating reality. A writer and a biographer, perhaps competing versions of reality. We're just walking around while I talk. I'm sorry, James. We're just going to drag Maria around. I'm very sorry. So that also sounded very interesting. But what really caught my eye is that I have pulled out my old bullet journal to try to organize some of this project and the massive checklists of do this, research that, export that. Jonathan Carroll's son, Ryder Carroll, invented the bullet journal. That just made me laugh a little too hard. It's probably the cold medicine. So that is the idea I wanted to finish talking about the author namesakes, rather than just completely rush through that. I think the video may have also gotten weird on me at that point. I haven't watched all of it back. All right, come on, y'all. We can do this. We can get into the hospital. We can do it. Are we going there?
James, look.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No. I promised myself. Is it restarting? No, it's not. Okay, no, we're good. You can see the hospital on Ian's stream. I may have a brief clip of it from one of my struck recordings somewhere. I promised myself we would call it a day if this happened. Just you and me in the dark right now. We persevere. Thank you so much for putting up with this. And one of the reasons I'm letting it go out so ugly is that to me, it's the ride-along experience of, this is my dog under the table, banging on the table, trying to get petted. Sorry. This is my friend Cleo. Not in a parasocial way, but you know what I mean. This is my friend Cleo. She's playing a game. We're going to hang out with her. These are the tribulations she's going through with her dog banging against the table. Sweetie? He's wagging. Oh, that's what the banging sound was. He's wagging. He's trying to say hello. Hey, sweetie. Bless my poor dog. This is the experience I'm talking about. That's his collar. We're here for the ride. We're hanging out. These are my tribulations. Thank you for sitting here through them with me. See you guys next time.